This is page 1 of the review for the midterm for geometry. The first two questions say, classify each angle as acute, obtuse, right, or straight. Number 1 goes straight across, so it's straight. 2 looks like it's right. Could be slightly acute, but probably right, although they should have a little box there. Number 3 says, name the vertex and the sides of the angle. So the vertex is point P, and the sides are 2 rays. So rays start with the vertex and continue on through each of the points going in each direction. So one of the rays is FP and one of the rays is FE. Number 4 says, state if the given point is interior or exterior or on the angle. P is exterior, which is outside. Numbers 5 and 6, the directions say, name the relationship. Is it complementary, linear, pair, vertical, or adjacent? So you need to know what all 4 of those words means. Number 5, if it helps, mark the 2 angles. You'll notice that they make a big X, which makes them vertical. Number 6, mark the 2 angles. They're right next to each other and they make a straight line, so they are a linear pair. Number 7 says, find the measure of angle B. So B is right here. If there's a box right here and it makes a straight line, and this is 90, this is 180, so that means B plus 51 should be 90. So if you subtract 51, B should be 39 degrees. Okay, same thing here, straight line 180, this much is 90. So B plus 29 should be 90. Subtract the 29. So B is 61 degrees. All right, turn it over to the back. 9 and 10 say, find the value of X. Usually we have our degrees adding up to 180, but in this case, it makes a full circle. So double 180, which is 360. So X plus 11 plus X minus 63 plus 206 equals 360. So you want to combine your like terms on the left. You've got 2X. And then you've got, what? 11 minus 63 plus 206. So 154. So subtract that 154. 360 minus 154 is 206. So 2x equals 206. Divide both sides by 2. I got 103. Same thing with number 9. This one's going to add up to 360 as well because it makes a full circle here. So we've got x minus 10 plus x plus 19 plus 4x plus 3. All of those together equal 360. So on the left, we want to combine our like terms. So we've got x plus 4x, so 6x. And then negative 10 plus 19 plus 3. I got 12. So we want to subtract 12 from both sides. And we have 6x equals 348. Divide both sides by 6. And I got 58. All right. Number 11 through 14, the directions say, list the information given by the marks. So you're looking at the marks and you want to see what these mean. These are what we call tick marks and they signify congruence. So you can either say that segment SQ is congruent to segment RT, or you could have drawn those as lines like this because they extend. Either way would be fine. Number 12, we have an arc mark here and an arc mark there. That means that these angles are congruent. So you want to say that angle DEC is congruent to angle D, C, E. Right? Jumping down to 13, the only mark you've got there is this little box, which means they're perpendicular or they're 90 degrees. So we're going to want to say that angle, well, let's do this segment perpendicular. That's it. So we'll say segment CD is perpendicular to segment DE. Number 14. These marks are called carets and they signify parallel. So we're going to say that line BD is parallel to line CE. Jumping down to 15, we want to find the area of that triangle. The area for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. In this case, the base is 6.4 and the height is 4.4. We want to multiply those two together and then divide by 2. So 6.4 times 4.4, divide that by 2. I got 14.08. And are there units? Yes, kilometers squared. All right, 16 is a rectangle. So for a rectangle, it's just length times width or base times height. So 6 times 4.2. 6 times 4.2, 25.2. And this one's in yards, so yards squared.